season. It is hard to go anywhere without seeing the stars hanging in the shops or housetops or treetops. The Christmas star has traditionally been associated with the spirit of celebration, and there is something very special about it. One wintry night, a new star came to visit the other stars. It was so radiant that its rays shone upon the grey hills and made them light as day. The shepherds saw it and were frightened at its strange brightness. But an angel came to them and said, "Do not be afraid, the star has come to bring you good tidings of great joy and to take you to the place where a new little babe is born, a little babe whose name is Jesus, and who will bring peace and joy to the whole world." When the angels had gone back to heaven, the shepherds said, "Let us go and see this child." So they left their flocks sleeping on the hillsides and took their crooks in their hands and followed the star. It led them to the little stable in Bethlehem where Jesus was cradled in a manger. Then the star moved to a country far away where some good wise man lived. They saw the bright light and noticed that the star was moving on and on as if it was showing them the way to go. So they too followed the star till it rested above the birthplace of Jesus. They went into the house. When they saw the child with his mother Mary, they knelt down and worshipped him. The star watched over them, casting a peaceful light over all. At last, the dawn came over them, and the star went back to the blue heavens to tell the other stars the story of the Christmas day. The Christmas star symbolizes high hopes and high ideals. Hope for good fortune and hope for reaching above oneself. A star high up in the sky is symbolic of having high dreams and high aims and high visions, reminding us to renew our minds and to set our hearts on heavenly things. A star is a sign of fulfillment of God's promises. It tells us that the promises of God will surely be fulfilled, even if we feel it is being delayed or not in sight. The three kings, the Magi and the shepherds, were guided to the place of Christ's birth by a star. Are we ready to follow the signs that God gives us to come closer to Him? Today, each one of us are called to become stars, to lead and guide others to Jesus, following His example. As we are preparing for the great event of the commemoration of the incarnation of Jesus Christ, let us evaluate our lives and our preparations. It is said that even in the brightest noon, if the eyes of Jesus are closed in our minds, we lose the sunlight. And even in the darkest night of utter failures, weaknesses, pains and sorrows, if Jesus' eyes are opened in our hearts, there rises the brightest sun. It is not the rhythm of nature that controls the sunrise and sunset of our lives, but it is the presence and absence of Jesus in our being which controls our rise and fall. So let us ask the grace to be illumined by Jesus, by His presence, and be filled with mercy and love, that our life may be transformed as a true reflection of Christ Himself and be able to lead others to Him as shining stars. Let our prayer be, Lord, be our daily star, guiding our lives to search for the kingdom of love.